What if success was never the answer? What if the true hunger is for meaning? We live in an age where fortunes appear overnight, yet quiet rooms still echo. The question burns, older than empires and newborn every morning. Why am I here? Tonight we cross 3 mirrors: fantasy, history, and futures yet to arrive, to hunt the living thread that turns effort into fulfillment. Not slogans, not trophies, a compass. Step through the doorway, leave the noise behind. Listen for the small, steady bell in your chest. Follow it, and the world you touch will begin to answer back, at last. A wanderer reaches the mountain shrine, not to claim riches, but to name his reason to live. Sandstorms gnaw the steps, bronze light bleeds across carved walls. Inside, an oracle waits. Ash bowls glow, constellations painted in soot whisper across the ceiling. Others begged for crowns, for heirs, for invincibility. He whispers only, "Show me the purpose of my life." The oracle smiles like sunrise on Aeon. Purpose, she says, is not in the crown, nor the sword, nor the vault. Purpose happens when what you love serves more than yourself. Then the torches go out, no prophecy, no map, only the riddle, warm as ember. He leaves knowing purpose is not found, it is forged. He trades stories for bread, repairs wheels in the dust, teaches letters by the well. Raiders descend, he stands. A widow's roof collapses, he builds until dawn. Children fear the dark, he lights a lantern, telling a tale of stars who shine by guiding travelers, in lifted faces, in relief shared, in songs reborn. The riddle opens. Years later he returns. The shrine is empty, wind owns the hall. On the floor, a single line scratched in bronze dust. You carried the answer. He bows and walks on, a lantern in hand that never quite goes out. History is written not only in victories, but in questions sharpened against power. In Athens, Socrates asked young citizens what a good life meant. The city answered with hemlock. His refusal to flee turned a courtroom into a classroom. His death, a mirror civilization still faces. Centuries turned. Florence rose with domes and pigments. Michelangelo carved a boy who stood against giants. Da Vinci filled notebooks with wings and vortices. Meaning threaded their labor, not luxury, but revelation. Across oceans, across ages, the torch passed on. Mary Wollstonecraft, dignity for women. Frederick Douglass, thunderous words against chains. Gandhi, resistance as a discipline of soul. They were not saints of comfort, they were builders of meaning. Those who asked why bent the arc of history when empires could not. Napoleon's cannons slept, his maps faded. Yet the rights imagined by philosophers grew teeth in courts, in constitutions. The pattern repeats. Power chases control, purpose chases conscience. We misread history when we count crowns, instead of consciences changed. Consider the scientist staring into dark skies, the nurse who will not abandon the ward, the nameless printer risking prison to set forbidden type. Meaning, not medals, animated their nights. When storms rose, the question returned, what is our work for? Their answer was rarely grand. It was stubborn, specific, human. To heal, to free, to understand, to stand. Meaning marries duty. It does not erase fear. It gives fear a direction, skill aligned with conscience. becomes power, quiet, resilient, contagious, and far more enduring than victory. In tomorrow's cities, glass ribs hold up the sky, clouds scroll like text, algorithms harvest every choice, delights offered before desire even arrives. Work dissolves into invisible flows, symphonies composed on command, illness diagnosed from breaths. Yet, the silence grows. People wake fulfilled on paper, and still feel empty. In the neon citadel, server cathedrals hum like oceans. Pilgrims enter gardens where lost relatives smile forever. A company promises meaning as a service. But purpose cannot be outsourced. It must be authored. Some drift, chasing perfect loops. Others begin to build sanctuaries. A coder mentors refugees. A nurse plants rooftop gardens. An old musician samples the heartbeat of the city. Their tools are modern, their impulse ancient. One evening, the grid fails. Screens go black for 6 hours. Night returns to being night. Candles bloom in courtyards. Voices rise in stairwells. A girl asks her grandmother, "Why did you become a cook?" The answer is simple, local, sufficient, because feeding people keeps them alive and sometimes keeps them hopeful. Lights return, many forget, but not all. The future does not destroy the question, it sharpens it. What do you love that could help someone else? Today, begin there. Repeat daily, and technology will bow to purpose. Now it is our turn. How do we find meaning? Begin with 3 questions. What do I love doing? What am I willing to practice when no one claps? Who could this help? Where those answers overlap, purpose takes root. It will look smaller than you imagined and richer than you hoped. Trade the myth of lightning strikes for the discipline of a hearth. Show up. Make the next honest thing. Ship imperfect work. That still serves. Ask feedback from those you want to serve, not from crowds you want to impress. Keep a ledger of moments when your work truly helped. Reread it when doubt grows loud. Purpose is not a destination. It is a direction you renew. Protect sleep, curiosity, relationships. They are the oxygen of meaning. Say no to efficient but empty tasks. Say yes to apprenticeship, to mentors, to communities that raise your gaze. Choose craft over haste. Measure success by outcomes in others and integrity within yourself. When you fail, and you will, turn failure into data, not identity. Consider paths. The coder who loves clarity teaches non-profits. The baker who loves hospitality opens a Saturday table. The analyst who loves patterns maps needs for volunteers. Small scales, big significance. Passion aimed outward becomes vocation. Seasons will shift. Winters of obscurity, springs of learning, summers of output, autumns of revision. Meaning matures like trees, rings formed by pressure and patience. Hold your tools, tend your fire. Let the work change you as you change the world you can touch. That is fulfillment. In the end, only the echo remains. What did we kindle? Whom did we lift? The wanderer's lantern, the philosopher's questions, the future's quiet sanctuaries. All point one way. Success is a milestone. Meaning is a direction. You do not need permission. You need a first step. Choose one person to help, choose one skill to hone, choose one promise to keep, then repeat until the pattern becomes your life. When noise surges, return to the bell in your chest. When fear rises, aim it by serving. When doubt speaks, open the ledger of lives touched. The stars need no applause to shine. They shine to guide travelers home. So will you. Purpose is the fire that outlives us. The pursuit of meaning is the pursuit of life itself. Begin today. Repeat tomorrow. Light the road.